turns on the water, looks in the mirror, and says the magic words. Before there was anything. Before there was anything. Before there was mom and dad. Before there was jab. Before there were houses. Before there were trees. Before there was everything she knew she negated, till she reached darkness. And then, with all her might, she would say, before there was dark, before there was dark. She was very young when she realized her mother and twin sister were in cahoots. She remembers sitting on the floor in the bedroom, the three of them coloring, when the twins said, let's make Bee cry. And the mother and the twin began singing. I have a little dolly and her eyes are bright blue. The song touched Bee's heart, and as though on cue, she began to cry. And they laughed the night. The twins shared a bedroom, and at night the mother would come into the room and snuggle and hug the twin. Little Bee would be crying in the next bed over. Hug me. Do it with me. And the mother would look over at her with a mean expression and continue hugging and kissing the twin. She tried for a long time to figure out what she was doing wrong, why she was bad. And she would come up with crazy ideas, like, maybe if I don't call mother's friends by their first names, maybe if I call them Mrs., maybe then it will be okay. Her escape was the basement, where she would spend late nights playing with her friends, whom she called the dead people. They were nameless and faceless and funny and smart, and they loved her. Many years later, she realized they were ancestor spirits coming to protect and care for her. As she grew into adulthood, she didn't know how to speak up for herself. Her heart went out to underdogs and scapegoats, but her insides were wild and eccentric, a creative soul waiting for the day when she could go her own way. Away. She never felt like she belonged in this family. This family that could not see or hear her. This vicious twin with her spinning of stories and perpetual gang-ups. But she didn't realize until her father died how much he had been death, the cruelty grew, spun out of control. And when the mother died a couple years later, there was one last hang up. And finally, she said, "Enough," and shut the door on the twin and her world of lies and spin. As for the 2.5-year-old up on the sink with her magic words, only once did she get beyond the darkness, and when that happened, it took her breath away. Zings and zangs of colors and lights and shapes like she had never seen struck her from the mirror, and the feeling in her chest, the feeling of warmth and fullness, that she tried for many years to feel again. It's been 7 years to the day since her dad died. She will miss him always. Forget him not. Her prayer: may the vestiges of this unhappy past be lifted. May this third act of life be a time of expansion, fulfillment, health and happiness, letting go